Leading off for the Tacos, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball, that's just out.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Nope, that's inside.
Mal swing. The one and the only, El Zurdo.
Showing us on the side.
Raúl Tumango.
Bajón de este lado, Miss Carrie.
Papito, Pitufo, it was your turn.
Ball, that's inside.
Ahora, introduce yourself, bro. Papito, go.
Tu ratabla, mommy.
Chubbs, baby. Hey, and on the ones and twos, DJ Blue. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes.
Batting third, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
¿Volvió el loco?
Volvió a Chávez, sería un aplauso a Chávez.
Eso.
Por fin te conozco, Dios mío.
Que la... Yo, Papito, when you introduce yourself, it's too dry, bro. I'm gonna need you to be like Papito from AT&T or something.
All in one.
I mean, if we recorded, they gonna see your shirt, B. So respectfully.
But there's a recording.
I ain't gonna lie, you know, they still gonna see your shirt.
You never know.
Ball, that's off the
You
plate.
fucked it up for me though. I was gonna introduce Chubbs on some like crazy like.
Damn, go ahead. That's too late. Go ahead.
Now entering, wearing black, weighing in at a 200 pounds, including his man bun.
Straight out of Fall Rock. Give it up for Chubbs.
Yo, y'all got me hyped today. Today really lit.
Ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, tell me that it wasn't a fire intro though. Like,
I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. Bro.
Yeah, hey, hermano. Ciao. I'm coming.
Hold up.
Wait.
For the
Is this the un minuto de desahogo for you?
center fielder,
Give me half a minute.
All right, go ahead. A minute. You ready? You ready?
All ones that count.
So I got 3 weeks. No, 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks calling this man to come wash my car. 4 weeks. No answer.
No way.
What the hell is his problem? How many
weeks?
bro?
How many weeks?
4. Not 3, not 2, 4.
That's a month.
Maestro, basically, thank you. Exactly. No. I'm not done yet. Did I do something to you?
La cosa es que la pieza llegó fue ayer y fue.
He texted me at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, yo, the band is ready. Let me know. Like, yeah, man, early, bro. What's up?
He was telling us that story in the beginning.
Es que llegó de Japón, la pieza fue.
I forgive you. That's all I have a minute. That's my brother.
alright, that was Papito's 1 minute of this half a minute.
Thank you, papi.
Thank you. But now let's get to the real shit. Like,
Let's get into it.
yo, it was a lit ass week, and I don't know.
Boy.
No, wait, Tatis. No, way. Oh my God, Tatis. Tatis. Maldito coño.
Talk your shit, Flo.
My desahogo right now is
Batting
the top
third.
band in New York City
The
right
right
now.
fielder. Ray.
Next song.
Bro.
I'm doing it.
No, yo, I'm gonna have to agree 1,000% with Flo.
The energy is always.
Yo,
Let me
yo,
tell you.
Damn.
Let me tell you, Joma and the grupo Nexo, let me tell you, tú sabes que yo soy más crítico que el diablo.
All in one.
Yes. Yo, when I tell you, I was bopping my head more than got me swing in that party.
Yo, facts, because
Bro.
este tipo no es fácil
Hold on.
criticando.
We gotta tell the people what party exactly. So let's give them a recap of what we did this weekend.
All right, so this weekend basically half of the crew went to PA.
Allentown.
Yes.
Yeah, because Papito's the other half and he's staying. Yo, I love that salmon you got on. Where you got it from? Oregon? Let me borrow your shirt. It's kind of cold in the studio.
Papito said it's cold here?
Yeah,
Lo
let me borrow
sabía
your
porque
shirt.
estaba calientísimo. El flow no quería poner el aire, pues.
Alright, so look, we went to Allentown, PA. Yeah, we went to Allentown, PA. For the Pantera.
Yeah, the Pantera official video. Yeah.
And it was dope, man.
It was so dope.
We was at shout out Cesar. I don't know if you want to shout him out.
Yeah, shout out Cesar Prieto, his whole fam.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy William Levy. Shout out everybody that came through. Shout out you guys for real. Thank you guys. I never got to actually thank you guys. How much thing y'all here. Hey, los otros que están excusados, because I know y'all had your own shit.
Not only that, shout out to the whole group of Nexo, because the most humblest people ever.
Tremenda atención. Absolutely.
And not only that, yo, you know, I've had so many bad experiences with Chivo. Niggas had two big pitufo pailas over there.
Yo, that Chivo, bro?
The Chivo was good.
Bueno, tipo que no come chivo, comió chivo.
Que a Cari la pusieron a trabajar. Yes.
Don't spoil it.
Alright, you're right.
Let's just say the vibe was out there with vibe merch on.
Heavy.
Shout out Mangu for having the official tissue one, but you
That's right. For everybody that's been asking, we're gonna definitely have merch coming soon.
Yes, coming soon.
We're gonna have shirts, we're gonna have hats, bucket hats also.
Yes.
And for the winter time, you know, we're gonna have our line for the winter time.
Y para los cafeteros, cuidado si venimos con mugs y vainas así.
Ya lo sabe,
So that's basically what went down this weekend. So,
but let me tell you,
But that was half of that.
this was the first time I've ever seen Nexo perform.
Yes, because we got to see them
First time.
afterwards.
Me too. And let me tell you, I was right next to the Super Bajo. And when I tell you, yo,
Al alma.
when the happy birthday song is fire, you know the group is fire.
Hell yeah.
Un aplauso para Nexo.
And
Speaking about that, it's the first time that I've ever been kind of a part of a music video. I never thought it would take the work that it took to
It's work, bro.
for a fucking 5-minute clip.
How many takes, bro?
For us to be there for 6-7 hours.
What do you think was more eye-opening? How many of the same takes you gotta do?
Yeah.
Or just how many takes in general you gotta
How many takes in general? Because I understand, you want to get the perfect take.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take more than once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
and the photographer or the videographer needs a couple clips to select.
Yeah, shout out Gus. Shout out Gustavo.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Gustavo.
It was like a real eye-opening experience. And the pela,
yeah, man.
Day in and day out of being a musico, I'm into this, but I've never
I commend you guys.
I've never
that shit. Yeah, because remember, right after the video was the party.
The party.
And we had just played
we were already
the night
exhausted.
before.
And then after the party, the
Crazy.
drive back.
Imagine you guys.
And the drive back.
I don't know
And now
how.
we had 2 parties the next day.
I don't know how Jomar is standing up right now. He's sitting down. I don't know how is he.
Yo, Jomar, how long did it take to record?
How long did it take to record? Well, let me tell you, we started the first scene started around 3, 4 around there, and we ended at 12.
That's midnight.
Midnight, bro. So
Y después de eso, el primer merengue a la 1.
Ya lo sabes.
En un basement donde no había aire acondicionado, donde no se
All I know, I saw a video, and all I saw was Miss Gotti. She was like,
We definitely gonna post that video on the vibe.
We gotta post it.
That's how I get down. Yo salgo a
Yeah,
gustar,
stay
no
tuned
te
for that
dejes.
video.
That our boy, Marcus.
So talking
Everybody
talking
jumping.
about that basement, it was a little sweaty down there. It was a little muggy down there. But we was having
Dude, we were sweating like crazy, but it was so OT fun.
I'm
Jesus
100%
Christ.
sure somebody got the Delta variant from COVID.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty crazy down there.
Let's hope not.
It was unsafe.
Ceilings was low. Everything was low. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about this, the whole Delta variant and all that right now in NYC? And they blamed it on vaccinated people. So
Yes,
the
yes,
vibe-
they have. Yes, they have.
Because Papito got his vaccine already. Now, from what I'm hearing now is that
city employees are getting, they're gonna have to be. Is it like a mandatory vaccine? You have to get vaccinated.
If they don't, they're gonna be tested weekly. If they don't,
Papito, put us up. Papito,
either do that
what is it,
or
Papito?
tested weekly.
So basically, all city workers, MTA,
Ball.
FDNY,
deadline?
NYPD.
I got a ball, one strike.
No, social media is on fire about that.
What's the deadline?
I think September 3rd. Is it? Yeah, September 3rd. They have to get vaccinated by September 3rd. I don't know the customs, but a lot of people I know are not happy about it. So it's going to be interesting in the next couple months.
That's the first sign right there.
Oh yeah.
Ball,
First
that's it.
mandatory? Isn't that the first mandatory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hospitals too?
Let me say this right now. There's like a fake meme going around with Cuomo in the front saying New York City about to lock down again. That's fake.
It's fake?
It's fake. It's 100% fake.
But I kind of have like mixed emotions about these things because cuando nosotros éramos chamaquitos, we got vaccinated for a whole bunch of other shit to be able to like go to school.
Yeah, we did.
And our parents were ignorant enough to be like, oh,
Yeah, it's
let's
true.
vaccinate them. So it's like, at the end of the day, one way or another, we're all gonna end up getting vaccinated.
That's not true.
I mean, if you want to travel
Ball,
to
that's
certain
outside.
countries, that's going to have to be
I mean, every year they
If you
offer
want
me
to
the.
travel, so you're gonna stay here. Y entonces tu trabajo.
What about my job?
Si tu trabajo
I
te
got
lo
one ball,
requiere.
one strike.
They have not actually. You see,
Pero
like,
que-
so you see right now.
I'm talking about like at the end of the.
I mean,
down the line.
Line and more.
that is just against my human rights.
I feel like that's illegal. Like, that's
Legit.
definitely
Like,
illegal.
that's against my human rights.
Legally, that's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. People like to villainize the people that don't want to get vaccinated. And that's not even what it is. It's just, and it's not that we don't care. It's we don't trust it.
Yep.
I'm a person. I don't even
one's
get the
account.
flu shot. It's not about the COVID shot. I don't get the flu
get the
shot.
flu shot
So
either.
why am I gonna get something that hasn't even been approved yet?
So wait, am I the only one that's vaccinated in this room? I think you are.
Oh,
You may be.
Okay, like low key, high key.
Oh,
Going back to what Miss Gotti said, I agree with that. Like, I feel like it's your choice. Like, I'm vaccinated, she's not. That's her choice. But just make sure if you're not gonna take the vaccine,
You
it's
also
for the
have to-
right reasons.
And you still have to be mindful of others.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't
Don't
do it
say,
Act like you
don't
don't
say
care.
that all the government's after you. My man.
Like when we were in PA, when we got off at the liquor store, what did I do? I put my mask on. I was the only one that I think put on a mask.
I got
Like,
two
it just
one
cracks me
account.
up. I got friends. I'm not gonna say no name. That's like, oh, I don't want to get a vaccine because the government. My man, you're a DJ. You don't pay taxes. Why you who cares about you?
Yo.
No, I didn't feel Están hablando feo. Seguridad.
No, but I mean, like, that's like the new norm now. Like, even for me, like, when I go out anywhere, like, if I'm going to the bodega, to the supermarket or anything, I put my mask on, even though it's not.
I threw out all my masks. Like,
Nah, not me.
No, I am
have.
respectful and I wear my mask.
is that called being
And I believe the CDC just recently said that they're about to mandate masks again indoors. For Brooklyn, for the Bronx, for New Jersey, and Long
I
Island.
think they reinstated it in California.
here.
Man, it's crazy. That's crazy, man. If I don't know what you guys think. Do you think there's gonna be another lockdown here?
I hope not. I really hope not.
No, they're just gonna bully people into getting booster shots. They're gonna bully people that have not gotten vaccinated.
Because
to
they're
get
saying
vaccinated.
the numbers are going up.
Remember, people were literally being bribed.
You know what? Miss Candice, bringing in unemployment, I stay like the.
Oh, baby.
What it do, baby?
¡Sigue subiendo!
4-month vacation.
see, but again, segue into it because he mentioned unemployment. Because I believe
The right
unemployment,
fielder, number
like
3.
that extra money that was given, is the reason why the NYC crime rate is so high. People not working, people just out. You know, like they was getting an extra 300,
People,
or they had the
it's very
club.
true.
You feel me? Like, and you
Why?
got extra money to play with. You
Why
can
not?
pay your bills. You're making more money than you would if you were working.
Even robberies, even with the money, robberies are like at an all-time high right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's
A lot of people are pinning it on the, you know, like I keep hearing like, not for nothing, I got friends that are cops. So what I keep hearing from cops is, defund the police this, defund the police that. I don't want to get into that shit because that's like borderline politics.
Right.
But it's not really about defunding. I feel like whether we fund you or not, the crime rate is gonna skyrocket no matter who's getting paid more or less. You feel me? That's just
I agree with that.
It's not like cops are turning
To your point, Flo, I feel like after they decided to do the whole defund the police, that's when crime rate actually started rising.
But they didn't do it, did they? Or am I missing something? They didn't do it in New York.
From what I hear, yeah.
Getting bread.
The third baseman.
Yeah.
They did it?
Yeah, they definitely did. They got hit with it.
They got rid of anti-crime, couple like.
Nope. Outside.
No, anti-crime was a certain. Forgot the name.
Oh yeah. Put it like this: the cops right now están como a los foques.
Exactly.
Because they
so
have
remember
no
cops
choice.
that were like in street clothes?
Yeah.
They got rid of that.
Oh.
Yeah. So they killed a couple departments.
Right.
Okay. It's called. They will call anti-crime.
Anti-crime.
I mean, to be honest with you, I drive by East New York and there was more cops when I was growing up than right now. So I don't know if that changes.
That's a good point, though.
That's a fact.
It's very true.
Like, I literally drive by Sutter Gardens, Bam, and Cypress, and there ain't a cop station on every project corner like there used to be when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Di la verdad, Flo, di la verdad que tú eras un tigre.
no, East New York.
Tenía un flow.
Pero espérate, Chels got the mic and he from Far Rock. Cuando viene a ver una historia.
Yo, he's from where?
Far Rock.
Yo, you blessed, bro. You made it to this stage of your life.
Yo, right now you got the right to defend yourself because he came and defended the Bronx and somebody said some shit about.
Well, to respond back to DJ Flow is the fact that maybe the crime may be lowered down, maybe the percentage. That's why probably there's less cops outside. That's why
Got it lowered?
It has,
Maybe.
yes.
I mean, you know what?
It has, believe it or not.
You know what? You might have a point, bro.
Believe it
because
or not,
a lot of the niggas in my hood that was
I don't know
back
about
then
that,
are still locked up.
But didn't we just say that NYC crime rate was high?
Super spicy outside.
It's probably higher. It's probably higher. Like it's probably higher now
We know,
compared to like the last.
Magoo, we know in the Bronx the crime is high.
Listen, I don't care. I could care less about the Bronx.
What? Oh my God.
Well, you was over here last week dándolo todo por el Bronx,
Lo que pasa es que yo vivo ahí, tú me entiendes, pero que pero eso fue lo que yo
tú no vives ahí.
Pero espérate, déjame decir. Agustín.
Sí.
Yo lo que dije la semana pasada es que en el Bronx hay lugares, como en todos los boroughs, hay lugares que no son todos malos. Gracias a Dios, que yo vivo en una área del Bronx.
De high class, ¿verdad?
No, güey.
De high class.
No,
¿Cuántos pisos tiene el
se
proyecto?
ven su piperito, como en todos los lados.
Hopefully the summer calms down a little bit because it has been a hot summer in New York City.
Oh yeah.
But at least nobody's out here burning Bugattis and shit.
It's warm though.
I'll say that much.
Hey.
I'm gonna say that. At least niggas ain't burning niggas' cars out here.
Pitufo said that he feel like
I feel like it's more than media because if you think about it, the same shit still goes on.
Dude, the media picks and chooses what they trend things.
Why you laughing at me, Mangu?
Oh,
This nigga just snorted.
Wait. Let Pitufo say what he gotta say. No, dale. Pitufo, tiene miedo ahora.
No, porque fue que me preguntó que de que yo me estoy riendo.
Mangu.
No, termina lo que tú vas a decir.
Y después Mangu dice lo que dice.
Exactamente, dale.
Eso está lindo hoy, señores. Ustedes vieron
Si estuviéramos grabando.
Déjelo que hable, señor.
As I was saying, ahora hay más cámara.
¿Cómo que no?
There's more cameras. There's more footage of shit that's actually happening. So now,
And we got the Citizens app too, my bad.
the what?
We got the Citizens
Yes.
app.
I have that shit on my phone myself.
The right
Yo,
fielder.
I gotta have to ring.
But
There you
the
go.
media picks and chooses what they
That's
want to
a fact,
report
too.
because
That's a fact.
one freaking news station reports something, everybody jumps in the bandwagon,
0-1.
and it's like a trend. It's like with the hit and runs. Era todo el mundo hit and runs. Hit and runs.
Every time I think about the news, I think about this thing that Denzel Washington said. He said, if you watch the news, if you don't watch the news, you're uninformed. If you watch the news, you're disinformed. So where do you draw the line? Like,
Right.
That's facts.
Feel like, man, just don't watch it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yo, honestly, bro, I feel like, well, for example, I can speak for myself. My grandmother and my mom, a las 5 y a las 6 de la tarde, esas mujeres están glued to the TV watching noticiero.
Ay.
Y yo tú la ves y que preocupada, y que, ay,
Spanish
Jesús.
news is the most
Y
toxic.
que esto, que el otro, I'm like, señores,
Period.
stop watching that shit. Y'all gonna, like, fill your mind with negativity every fucking day at 5 and 6 in the afternoon.
That's why all our parents were ready to get the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
My dad already got it. Don't know, right?
Legit.
That's why all our parents be like, cuídate, man.
Real quick
That's
before we
their
jump into
Bible.
something else. Speaking about parents and the vaccine, I would say this story. When the whole pandemic thing first started, my dad was very adamant about wearing gloves, wearing masks, do the whole spray, alcohol spray, Lysol on your bottom of your sneakers, a whole bunch of stuff. We go to Micro Center in Jersey. I He tells me before you walk in, please put on gloves. I'm like, why am I gonna put on gloves when I'm still gonna touching my face and touching the rest of my body?
Right.
Me and him had such a heated verbal argument. He almost got physical with me. I'm like, you want to fight me because of gloves?
Your
Mas sin
attention,
embargo, con tus manos,
Pinch hitting.
you have to take off the other glove on the other side. What you gonna do? Just hacer una mano.
Yeah, I never really got the logic.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
With
it's
gloves,
not
you
that
get ready.
The correct way is
This
to
nigga dynamic.
cross, take
Oh.
Get the
Look at
fuck
you
out of
looking
here.
nice.
Si eso se me va a pegar, se me va a pegar como quiera.
That's why
Hey,
Come
listen,
on,
listen.
Flo.
You know, we definitely got to take precaution on this.
You don't have to be
Somebody
mindful of others.
firsthand that went through it,
And that's what I was gonna
it's not a
say.
pretty sight.
Unfortunately, a
I got
lot
to
of
count
people
1 and 2.
that are like mad negative with their comments is probably because they haven't been affected by it.
Nope, that's a ball.
I guess.
Yes.
I
Yes
got
and no.
Yes.
COVID.
I got to count
Yes and
2
no.
and 2.
Yes and no.
At least
Yes and no.
80%.
Like I got COVID, but it's like what I feel is like the shit that they que ellos le ponen por encima. It's like all right, it's the ice cream. You got the ice cream, but then
The
it's like the
sprinkles,
sprinkles is
of
OD.
course.
It's OD, man.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It's absolutely true. I agree with you on that.
You know, before we wrap this part up, when I got COVID, to be honest with you, I wasn't scared. I wasn't thinking about, oh shit, you know, I'm gonna die, this and the third. Yo estaba tranquilo. When my mom first got COVID, which was when she was part of the group where, you know, the first group,
batch,
yes.
Yeah.
When she got it, she was nervous and she was scared
Absolutely.
throughout the whole time. And, you know,
My godfather was around the same time.
it was totally a different
Your
experience.
attention,
than-
please.
Because we didn't really know.
Right, we didn't know what we were
Right,
doing. This
right.
shit was new. Like, how do we even fucking protect ourselves? What are we
Then
gonna do?
it's like I said, then it's just boom, you know, lights out.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? But we definitely, we joke about, we joke about it.
Right.
You know, conspiracy theories and all that. But it's definitely
real.
It's out there. It's definitely
serious.
Yeah, it's definitely real. We gotta take precautions, of
Yes.
course.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, cuídense.
One ball,
Wash
piece of
your
shit.
hands.
Don't touch me.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Wash your hands.
Don't catch the COVID.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Cállense la boca. Tienen alto.
Dale flow.
Dale flow. Yo, how the fuck, Tema, how we went from talking about crime rate back to COVID?
Porque somos the
Because
right.
that's how
We
fucked
gotta
up
bring
we've
it
been.
right back
That's how
around.
fucked up we've been for the past 10
Ok,
years.
para Flo, como estaba hablando de crime rate, y yo me reí, y tú me preguntaste de por qué yo me reí. This nigga Flo said, everything is up here, crime and everything. At least we ain't burning cars up.
Three.
That's why I laughed.
I missed that.
Digo, por algo. I know, I heard him.
Pero por algo, ahora te voy a
We
decir
fuck
por
the
qué.
police in fucking Miami, right? Because how can you be a multi-million-dollar fucking embosero and have your fucking $1.3 million?
The car,
Yeah, $1.3 million Bugatti in your private residential area building.
Ah, pero tú estás hablando de la.
Alright, so hold on. Before Flo gets into this, para que Flo nos dé la información que va, ¿verdad?
Right.
I just have a question, because I don't really know, like, the little details. The residential where he lives in, it's private.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, where was the Bugatti parked? They have like a private garage and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Garage.
in the building.
So I'm assuming that to get into that, whatever, there's like a gate. You gotta have like
Yeah.
this whole like.
Loco, se miran.
Okay, so I see where you come. You're trying to say.
I'm trying to see like. Kind of, but
Outside,
it's like
that's the
at the
ball.
same time, it's like, yo, this is private.
Could be.
How did it really happen? But go ahead, Flo. Like,
So there's a video. So for those that don't know, El Alfa, the embosero guy,
Claro.
his Bugatti. This was all over the place if you haven't heard it. His Bugatti was parked in his residential condo.
The count
building
is
garage,
1 and 2.
And somebody went in there and torched it. And
I
he
hope
made a big post claiming that he knows who did it or blaming somebody. His name is BB.
Top dollar, top dollar.
Top dollar.
Ball, inside.
Yo, shout out to you, BB. And I only have a Ford Explorer.
Handful.
I only have a Ford Explorer. Don't burn my shit. I rely on my car.
don't listen to him, please.
Got a car over 40K. Leave us alone.
I mean, you can burn it if you want. That's just 2001, baby.
Nigga said I need that insurance money.
Boy.
Nigga está high today, yeah.
Nah, but there's a video. So there's a video of this like lime green wrapped BMW.
0 and 1.
convertible, and then there's like a truck waiting behind the BMW. And in the video, I don't know why they didn't put it a little earlier, but in the video you see the gate to the building already opened and the BMW waiting, and then it speeds off and the truck comes in full fucking speed, like it's a black Suburban, look like an Escalade, like a rental, like a rental truck. speeds right in the garage. So they're saying that that's the footage of the people that did it because the license plates, none of them are registered to any other residents in that building. I don't know how that BMW got the door open to begin with. Maybe they waited behind somebody or something like that, and then he waited for his man.
Tú sabes que la mano tú
O la plata vale el mono, ¿no?
Yeah, it's a little
Eso es fácil.
Y por lo que tengo entendido, el Top Dollar conoce a su gente.
This is from Alpha's own words. It was a post he put up on IG. He took it down right away, and of course, you know, all the fucking the Chimosero
reposted.
IG. Yeah, they posted, screenshot it right away. Caught that nigga.
Absolutely.
Red-handed. He snitched. Oh, you know, he said if anything happens to me or my crew, it's Top Dollar Baby's fault. And it happened because Top Dollar manages El Mayor. El Mayor, he wanted Alpha to make a song with El Mayor.
According to El Alfa.
According to El Alfa, facts. This is not me. I didn't talk to Alpha.
We're just
reading off of El Alfa's
Allegedly.
This came from El Alfa.
El Alfa 29 vive, dijo que verá la cosa.
He told him, he was like, yo, you got to collab with my artist. El Alfa told him, right now I got a couple things going on, so I can't do it right now, but we'll work in the future. Top Dollar was like, no,
obligatoriamente.
right now, or you're going to find out que controla aquí en Miami. Y después de eso, dije que pasó un tiroteo in an Alpha video shoot, something like that, and that was round one.
He was chilling like with Nicky Jam and shit.
Yeah, Alpha didn't get popped. Nobody talked about it. They kept that under wraps. And then part two was the car being burnt, and Alpha came out and
but El Mayor did a live, and he was stating that he doesn't understand why people think that they have beef because they're super duper cool. Like he has messages between the two. Yes, and so he says that he feels like that story is made up like they're hiding something and trying to distract the fans with, El Mayor no quiso grabar con
Yeah, but I think
that's what El Mayor said.
That's what El Mayor said.
I think that El Mayor like misinterpreted what El Alfa said. El Alfa never said it's El Mayor's fault. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So I think like watching the video, because it was like a 5-minute video of El Mayor saying, like basically cleaning his hands and saying, I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
El Alfa never said he had anything.
No, but he said that that there has to be a real reason as to why they're beefing, and it has nothing to do with him. Not only because his name was mentioned, but he's like they're literally using this story just to distract the fans.
But then again, like I think like reading lo que subió el Alfa me da a entender a mí como que el Alfa le hizo el fo al tal Bibi ese. Y el Bibi le dijo, tú me vas a hacer fuego a mí. Yo te voy a enseñar qué es lo que.
Sí.
Pero que pudiera ser, graba con Cari, vamos a decir. Graba con Cari. Yo te digo, no, yo no puedo grabar con Cari ahora mismo. Yo estoy ocupado.
Claro.
Pero lo que quiero dejar dicho con eso, que yo creo que el Mayor misinterpreted que el Alfa dijo. El Alfa lo que está diciendo la historia, el Alfa no está diciendo que fue culpa del Mayor. I think que el Mayor like went the wrong way.
Cogió miedo, loco, cogió
Pero
miedo.
cualquiera.
I mean, good luck to them.
Ahorita le queman el carro y a...
I hope they figure that out, man. 'Cause that's tough, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Especially that's where you live. That's where you lay your head.
Yeah.
Another thing that I wanted to say, yo creo que el Alfa should have gotten like some legal advice before he made this
post.
I was literally thinking
Which is why he deleted it.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Like behind you that you can't
exactly. You can't just be exactly.
You know,
I think he should have been smarter than to like.
Real quick, I heard something also that Toxic Crow had DM'd him. Toxic Crow DM'd the Alpha and told him, de lo mío, tú tienes que dar la cara, you gotta say whatever's going on because people don't know like what's going on right now. So he's like, yo, if you got something going on with this man and nobody knows about it, you better say something.
He's
not right now.
He's on the DJ Topo.
DJ Topo. So I guess that's what it is. He got like peer pressure.
Been saying the same shit the entire week, and it's true to a certain extent.
That man got on Instagram in tears, like, yo, what are we doing? Because you know how proud Dominicans are, and we support each other, and we really want to make it.
And we support him.
Yeah. So it sucks to see that much hate. Like, that one nigga that's probably going to make it for us, like, worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I kind of felt like we should have, you know, gave him the... I feel me? We should have gave him the real, like... I feel me? Are y'all catching my drift right now? Or,
You feel me?
We should have gave him the, you know what I mean? The...
Don't say it.
You don't think so? I'm not going to say it.
We got somebody for that. We got somebody.
All right.
Oh, matter of fact, we passed it. We can't even give her the suspendero no more.
So you think?
You want to give him?
Espérate.
What you mean?
Está tirando peor ya, que tú estás...
Let's give him a double supéndolo, my nigga.
Let's give him the super.
Let's give him a double supéndolo. I want to give the nigga that fucking flamed his El Ifas Bugatti the whole fucking supéndolo. So we're gonna give him the whole supéndolo. You full of hate. I don't give a fuck,
fake ass
bro.
firefighter.
Your heart is full of fucking. You eat Black and Miles for breakfast.
Ew.
That's crazy.
You know what he should have done? Whoever birthed the car should have went to an Alpha concert and threw a shoe at him the way they threw a shoe at the baby this weekend. That's what I would have done. I don't like you. I'm gonna pay for front seat tickets and I'm
No
gonna
way.
Tims at you.
They literally threw a shoe at the baby.
Literally a sneaker at him. And I actually this morning the guy posted a picture of him wearing one sneaker. It was me. No, es verdad. He did. But you know why he did that, right?
Nah. What happened?
The reason why he did that was because he brought Tory Lanez on.
People being so.
Tory Lanez is.
But you know how people are. You know, Megan Thee Stallion was at Rolling Loud, so people are gonna be like, "What is this nigga doing here?"
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Nah, but
I mean, the baby got a lot of heat because he said some shit at Rolling Loud too on the mic. To get people to put their cell phones up, he was like, if you never had HIV or AIDS, put your cell phone lights up.
Yo, I heard about that. He was spending like wild shit.
It was like if you a guy and you never you never sucked no dick in a parking lot.
Right. It was like it was very anti-gay. So you're ready for the backlash.
Okay, so that was the whole Lil Nas and like cause I saw a post where there was like bashing the kid. Somebody basically was making the whole reference like, oh, okay, so everybody bashed Lil Nas for like doing all this shit and respected him, whatever. Él es lo que es.
Claro, he is who he is.
He has his freedom, but
and
they were like, but the baby can't say this. Or the baby can't, he said this, and it was like kind of like somebody was like, no, but there's a line. Like Lil Nas is being him.
Right, and he's being disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly. The baby is doing some shit. He's being disrespectful to a whole nother like type of person that you know what I mean, like that's being prejudiced and that's kind of judging. So it's like
he got a lot of heat for that. He got a lot of
heat. I seen that. Yo, en las redes, loco, lo estaban encendiendo.
And they still are.
It was crazy.
Yo, and I heard the baby, he paid the $10K fine in order to give his fans like the full show, because they told him like, yo, you got 10 more minutes, because they're very limited with Rolling Loud.
You know what's crazy though? I saw that first. I saw the 10K shit first, and I was like, oh. That's dope. I was like, oh, that's dope. He paid extra to play for the crowd.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I see the whole...
That nigga paid extra.
That he was like...
Suck no dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone up.
Que loco.
Yo, he was wilding, bro. That ass, like straight like that. He was wilding, bro. I was like...
He was wilding.
I was like, con razón.
Like, él estaba encendido.
Cuando viene a ver, ya se le bajó la nota y dijo, hey...
I gotta make up for this shit. Let me pay this 10K real quick and perform.
10K make up for it. 10K for him is like
nothing.
$2 for us.
Claro.
Yo, el otro día, oye, yo le dije al pana mío el otro día, he's like, diablo, 20 pesos. I'm like, yo, 20's the new 10, my nigga. 20's the new 5. 20's the new 10. It could be 5, too. Like,
yo, dead ass.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. Changing up the gears a little bit, since we're talking about music, what you guys think about the Kanye new album?
Well, it hasn't dropped. I mean, I know what it sounds like because I watched the live stream.
And I heard it leaked. Not gonna say who leaked it.
No, it
We got the plug in.
Yo, no, like that shit is even like on SoundCloud.
Already?
Legit. Yes.
Did you hear it, Papito?
I don't like Kanye.
I know you don't like Kanye, but I just
But Papito, why you always gotta be ignorant like that? Like, yo, this nigga, like,
but it's okay for him to not like that.
But alright, it's something. No, es que no. Espérate, that you always gotta go with him. No. It's a problem. No. You're gonna be fine. Okay, I'm losing on my shirt. You're losing up your tight ass brain. Papito's the type of nigga.
He said, what brain? What?
This guy. Papito didn't watch Space Jam porque no es Michael Jordan. No. But Papito didn't listen to the Kanye album because it's Kanye. He don't listen like. Papito, give it a chance. But hold on, time out. I'm sorry, Miss Kanye. I know you want to grab the mic. Yo, she almost hit him, bro. Let me finish my point. Okay, go ahead. Every time Kanye goes to a breakup, he comes up with a fire album. So I'm gonna give him the chance. I haven't heard it. I'm not a fan of it.
Okay.
That's not what you said, though.
No, but he said he didn't like Kanye, though. He just said he didn't like Kanye.
I don't like Kanye, but let me finish my fucking point. You're choking.
Every time he goes through a breakup, what are you talking about?
Seriously.
Every time he goes through a breakup,
I think you're thinking about the
last
weekend.
breakup, not every time. How many albums does Kanye West have?
How many breakups does he have?
Anyways, for those who didn't see the live stream, it happened last week Thursday at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Which, first of all, I didn't even know Kanye was born in Atlanta.
People didn't even know it was Kanye. He was wearing a mask on his face.
No, yeah, he was wearing like a stocking. He was literally wearing a stocking on his face, and he didn't say a word.
You know what's crazy? I heard this morning on the radio show that he moved into that stadium.
No, right now he is currently living at the stadium to finish the album. And if you're a Kanye West fan, you already know that he's a perfectionist. Y el tipo es un sicario. Like, this is not even a surprise. I was literally watching the live stream on Thursday, and I was like, yo, knowing this nigga Kanye, he ain't dropping shit tomorrow.
And he did it.
And he did it.
He did it.
What was the whole highlight? Like, what was your favorite part of that?
The live stream?
Yeah.
Honestly,
that he was there.
I'm fighting.
What was your favorite? His outfit. Was
no, the outfit was fucking fire. The man was dressed in like this fucking orange, red fucking outfit with his fucking boots. Yes, él tenía una media panty en la cara. Pero honestly, even if you didn't see Kanye West's face, you felt the emotion. And he didn't say a damn word.
And you heard the beats. Come on.
I know you ain't talking because you ain't watch it. You watched it?
I said,
Are you getting defensive? You're not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry on today's episode.
You heard what I asked though. I said, ¿de quiénes serán esas media panty? That's all I asked. I didn't watch it.
No, por si acaso, because you know, my mouth real slick, real fast.
I like that.
You know, I can attest to that, baby. It's real slick, real quick. You know.
You don't.
The first station, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
But yes, as I was saying.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's great. This was the vibe.
No. And on that note, we're gonna go into our favorite segment, which we got a lot of good feedback on this segment.
Oh yes.
The one, the only, Miss Scotty. Talk your shit.
Señor, no ha pasado nada.
No ha pasado
Nada.
Ya lo sabes.
So in today's segment, you know, we had our followers put in their votes to see if it's okay for a girl to propose to a guy.
Listen, let me tell you something. When a female speaks to you
The count is
in
1
that
and 2.
volume, yo, that shit is scary. Cause if she yelling at you, you're like, okay, I could probably bear this. Like I heard this, but when she comes to you, like,
You better know.
That we gotta talk.
yeah, we gotta talk. But it hits different though when it's on. It's like, yo, we gotta talk. If it's like that, you're like, okay, I know it's something bad.
Hablamos ahorita, pero hablamos ahora cuando yo llegue.
Exacto. But if she's like,
Because you know you scared like el estómago te hace ahí.
cuando es bajito así, yo, we gotta talk.
Yo, say that in that tone.
What?
We gotta talk.
We gotta talk.
What?
And you in your head,
en lo que tú nunca has hecho en tu vida.
La vela en 9 días.
So I'm assuming that Mangu and Jomar, if a girl asks you to marry them in that tone, you're gonna say yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
You know what?
Is it okay though? Is it okay?
I don't know if it's okay, but I'm kind of weird about it because I'm the type of nigga that I don't want to make a girl feel bad, so I'll probably just say yes, even though I don't want to. I don't fuck with that.
Chubbs, you got anything to say about it?
Nah, it's true.
Es masoquita. No, no, pero que una mujer es una mujer. Una mujer es una flor.
Wow. Just to take care of it. But yo, marriage is a big thing.
It is.
Okay, but you can't just say yes, nigga, to just...
Because you don't want to scare
Because you don't want to feel that?
Yo, listen, we had our audience
in my
vote,
opinion,
and the polls were neck and neck all day.
In my opinion,
And it wasn't even a guys versus girls type of thing. Like, if you look at the votes, you guys saw, like, it's split really 50-50.
Literally?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why don't we get some responses that we're going to share, like...
Yes,
we do. Pero vamos a dar la opinión a nosotros aquí primero.
Claro.
Y después entonces vamos a decir lo que dijo el
Bueno, so... You already know I'm not comfortable with that.
In my opinion, I just feel like you know, damn, I'm about to age myself. You don't know my age. I was born in the 80s.
It's okay, baby.
So the way I grew up was like the man is always supposed to be, you know, that's like a macho thing. Like I feel like if a girl was to propose to me and stuff like that, I think I just look at them and I just not. Me, when I get nervous, I start laughing. Me, when I get nervous, I start laughing. So I, you know, they'll probably think I'm like just laughing at them, like.
Señores, perdone que yo que entro de un pronto y se fue.
Imagine she asks you, would you marry me, and you respond with that laugh.
Dios mío.
To what I'm saying is, I'll be surprised. Like, oh shit, shorty do love me. She dead ass wanna marry me. You know, on.
So let me laugh about it.
So it don't make him very nervous.
I'll be nervous.
It's something he doesn't expect.
You'll definitely turn red.
Pito, what you guys
all day?
Me, honestly, I don't mind.
You don't care, right?
I really don't. It's not that I don't care. I really don't mind.
You don't mind.
And now, your 2021 Shit Taco.
You can't be hitting. Nah, that statement in for everybody.
I'm sorry to segue a little bit, you know, off the topic, but guys here, how do you feel if girls bring you flowers? Or, you know, they unfloated? Yeah.
Listen, damn, you guys have never been treated good, man.
Let me tell you something. Girl brings me flowers.
Treated good, but no flowers. Not flowers.
Yo soy una persona muy detallista.
Wait.
Have you given a flower?
Yes, I have.
Hold on, espérate. What do they always say? A way to a man's heart is. Ya lo sabes. Mango, we here,
Ustedes sí suenan machistas, qué feo.
Eso sí es verdad,
Qué
señores.
feo.
¿Cómo que ustedes van a decir que la cocina? ¿Y qué le importa a uno la comida del día? Yo zulo. ¿Qué lo ve lo flaco que yo soy?
Yo mind get no love and Zulu got a lot of love, man. Opposite. Yo, Zulu, you the man, bro. I want to be a Zulu.
El amor entra por la cocina. Papito tiene 5 no.
No. I can't really say that because me cocinaba una vez. En algún entonces me cocinaban, pero eso no tiene que ver, señores. Oigan. Es un decir, pero oye, yo no creo en nada de esa vaina, porque all of that shit is like, it's like putting gender into the whole thing.
You're on a date with your girl.
Two strikes.
Y ella de repente como, yo, I want to give you some flowers. They might not even be surprised. But would you take them? How would you feel about it?
I'll take them, because yo, what's it? What the fuck you giving me flowers for? No, I would take them, but it's just, it's not really like a very... Exactly, because it's not something you see every day.
Exactly.
But here's the thing with me, like, okay, so let me answer, first let me start with the topic, primero, para no salirnos de eso.
Dale.
I don't have a problem with that. The only thing that I would say that if somebody would have a problem with that, being a guy, es que cuando el hombre decide, yo me voy a casar con esta tipa, ese tigre está ready. Why? Because not all guys are ready for that shit.
Right. Which is why I'm going to jump in to give you my opinion of how I feel about that. I personally... Absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying me, I would not feel comfortable. I would not feel comfortable doing that. Why? Because it's like what he was saying in the beginning. My biggest fear is for someone to just go with what I'm saying just to protect my feelings.
Exactly.
Oh my God, it's my biggest fear because I'm such a 100 person. I'm so fucking honest. My biggest fear is for someone to lie to me to protect my feelings.
So you feel like just somebody would say yes, so you won't feel like shit.
So you won't feel like shit. Like, yeah, déjame no hacerle pasar la vergüenza.
100%. Look, Mangu just attested to that. You know how many other Mangus there are?
But I also I would not also put the pressure on someone that I'm with to put a ring on my finger.
That's a fact.
Yo no me sentiría bien. I put the pressure on you. That's the only reason why you want to marry me.
See, that's you, though.
Señores, marriage is not
my opinion. That's my opinion. No, it honestly is not.
There's a lot of females que no piensan así.
Pero, yo know, yeah, our public had a lot to say about this.
So vamos arriba.
Let's see.
Let's pick a few out.
Yeah, let's pick a few out. Let's see
Let's keep them anonymous.
Flo, I think you got a couple there, right?
Anonymous?
No.
Anonymous. Miss Gotti got all of them.
First baseman.
We're gonna keep them anonymous?
I don't think so. I think we should tell them.
No. We
said we was gonna give them a shout out.
We would mention them.
Yes.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
By IG name.
That's right.
Or first IG, because then somebody gonna look him up and be like, yo, you know
We're about to break a few relationships. Pero ¿quién te manda? ¿Quién te manda .net?
Well, all I'm saying, you guys know that guys are scared to voice their opinions, right? Because there was only like 2 guys that came in.
Okay.
Es que yo te estoy diciendo, but I think.
So I think we should do 2 and 2. I mean,
That
2
is
guys.
What, 2 guys, 2 girls?
Everybody shit.
Yeah,
We don't have
I
to
got at
hate
least
on
7.
everybody.
Flo, this is only an hour
Yeah.
show.
Pick your favorite,
So
like,
I think we got
we
time
can't
to
just
stop.
No, I'm gonna go with the simplest one.
Probably
The
like
simplest
4.
one, which is
Let's
from
check it out.
Gomez GFX.
Okay.
Gómez GFF, esto fue lo que tú dijiste.
GFX.
GFF.
AKA el creador del logo de The Vibe.
He voted yes.
Ahí un aplauso para
Dale para allá.
Y si tu relación termina hoy, no fue culpa de nosotros, papo.
No, él no dijo nada malo. His was short and sweet. He voted yes, and he said he guesses that it's okay, but it's kind of awkward. Like you guys feel.
That's basically my opinion, yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay, next we have another guy, E.B. Real. He says the idea of proposal traditionally fell on a man to do the job.
Definitely.
Today, it's the dynamic of the relationship that should set the tone.
The first base.
Nice.
The real question is, if she proposes, then does that mean that she buys the rings too?
Hell yeah. We didn't even touch on that. Hell yeah.
I would have to say yes.
Okay, papito dijo que eso va.
Ring. I want a fat ring. I want some nice shit.
The big rock. Think about it. The man's ring, and Diablo. The man's ring is cheaper than the female.
It is?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, his vote was no. With that explanation,
With that explanation,
Oh.
it was no.
his
Okay.
vote was no.
Okay, okay.
So you gonna tell me Shorty gonna get on her knee and she gonna what? She not gonna just
Right? What is she gonna
Quiere casar
propose
conmigo.
with?
Where's the ring? I want the ring too.
I think yes. A girl, if you're gonna propose,
That's right. I
you
want
bring
the
the
whole
rings,
nine.
baby.
Pero solo, tú sabes que ella hay dos casos de anillo,
No,
¿verdad?
claro.
Es de engagement.
And then the marriage one.
Yo sé.
Okay, no, yo diciendo. No, porque tú te imaginas de que I'm planning on proposing to you, so I need to buy the engagement ring.
I like what you said about the dynamic of the relationship.
Nah, but you know what would be crazy? For example, from man to female, the proposals would actually say diamond, you know, whatever carat ring. And then all the way around is a rubber little band.
A rubber little bit.
25 cents.
Copyright. Now batting at a whopping .99 average on the season. Pito fue el rajatabla.
I like what he said about the dynamic though. The dynamic of the relationship and all of that. I like that.
Right.
I like it too. It's just funny. It's just funny the crickets that
I'm sorry, Pito. Pito, tú sabes que yo te amo.
Yo.
Te quiero, mi hermano.
Pitufo, oye.
That's gonna be that's a trademark.
Pitufo va a decir, look, I'm a quarter. Yo, remember this. Pitufo is gonna say the funniest joke ever on the podcast, and the crickets are still gonna come out. Bro, for a fact.
No love,
See,
bro.
ahí, you keep bringing him food. There you go. There you go.
Mira cómo te trae.
Why are you thinking about food, you fat ass?
It was funny as hell.
It was funny as hell, man.
Papito, cállate.
Okay,
One
sorry.
count.
Ahí.
Para no perder la costumbre.
Vamos, otro como el público.
Okay, I have a very interesting feedback from Masi.
Masi, un saludo para ti, mi amor.
Okay, so she voted no.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And her explanation was, a girl can do whatever her heart desires. However, personally, I probably wouldn't propose unless I'm gonna be pegging that ass in cuatro.
Masi, you can never, ever be paid money. Y por eso te damos un supermelo. Get the fuck out of here. Parece que se está gastando la vaselina.
Yerrrrr.
Yo, fellas, everybody go to the page. Hit her with that. Super.
Give us a mind, though, baby.
I'm blocking you. You scared.
Hey, I like that kind of shit. Man. Relax, it was a joke.
I got your mind.
No, but it would have been pitufo. You would have just stayed quiet and played the crickets, right?
Exactly.
It was me. I said, hey, yo, right? Ay.
Cuidado que está saliendo del closet.
Fue una mujer, papo.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Another vote for no by La Francesca. She says a woman matures quicker, so a man may not be ready for marriage, whereas us women have the date planned since we're like 10 years old. It's a dream for a girl. Us women have the responsibility to see the boundary and let our partner know what we want from the relationship.
Okay.
With the expectancy that we are on the same page. But, yeah, no.
Wait. Big shout out to
La Francesca.
Yes, she's definitely on, on her independent woman type,
Oh, yeah, she definitely, she's in power.
She shoved her own car out the
That ass. Esa nos da todito una pela de lengua.
So ten cuidado.
Yes, so big shout out to her, though.
Pero yo se lo voy a decir, listen, I don't like it when a girl says that girls mature faster than men. I don't like that.
I don't think that attests to any gender, bro.
I don't like that because you don't know how somebody was raised. And that's what's going to determine how fast you mature. There's some people that had their first job at 15 years old.
True.
Providing for themselves at 15, 16 years old.
She's that girl.
She definitely is.
There's definitely guys like that.
You know what? I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to say it like this. Any girl that says that type of statement is because she hasn't been able to hold on to a man that has his shit completely straight. Because the rest of his life is set. You feel me? So the girl is the option for us. Let me pick one.
Slow on. Espérate.
He repping for y'all. He's up for y'all.
¿Qué fue?
Tú te jodiste, tú supiste que ese rafagazo viene para atrás.
Ven.
Yo, to be completely honest, you know what my feelings are? It's like we were speaking before. Men know when they're in love with a woman, and she is everything to him.
That's true.
He don't gotta be mature.
Right.
He gotta be in love.
He has to be in love. Unfortunately, for women, we tend to fall in love with potential.
Exactly. Gotti, thank you very much.
We see a potential, and we wanna make that of you, but that's not you.
Exactly. Women fall in love with the thought of love.
Exactly.
Men fall in love, period. The minute you, like, I don't know, the minute you're not yourself with a female for a couple days or 2-3 days, she's already doubting it. The minute you fall off a little bit, she's already doubting it. She could be in love with you for 6, 7, 8, 10 years, already doubting it. Pero los tigres enamorados, y Dios libre que uno se separe de una mujer que uno está enamorado.
Seco.
And on that note, we got one more, Miss Scotty.
We do.
This is our last one for today.
This is our last one for today.
Picante.
Con este que será eso obligado.
You should have said hi too.
I'm not even gonna say the IG name.
No, you have to.
No.
This is from what Berlin says.
We know.
So her vote was yes.
Okay.
And her explanation was, no.
You're gonna hear it.
Wait, you can read?
Bronx got schools?
So, her vote was for yes.
No, he would say school lunch only.
For the listeners, this is my girl right here.
Right. She says, I personally...
Why you said it like that? It's my girl.
I don't know what this is.
Yo, let her talk.
Yo, you're defending Flo right now, bro.
Dale, Mascari, dale.
Thank you.
No estáis sudando ya.
I mean, she said yes, so, you know, I might have a ring wait for me when I get home. I don't know.
She voted yes, and her explanation was, I personally think it's okay. It shows she knows what she wants, and she ain't trying to waste her time. Pero Flo told me if I ever propose to him, he's gonna say no.
Well, we know the answer. I'll go ahead and give my opinion, you know, while we're on the topic.
Are you sweating back there?
Super. Like, my back is crazy.
Yo, I see one sweat dropper going down to his in here right now.
Listen, the only reason or the main reason why I would say no is because I already planned how I'm going to propose.
So you think
I got to make that happen. Like, it got to be fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to make that proposal be 100% unforgettable.
Are you ruining it? I think you're ruining it right now.
I'm not trying to let her propose to me. I'm doing it, babe. You hear this? You're not doing it. I'm doing it.
How about y'all do a double proposal?
I've never been seen it, right?
Just let her do it first.
And then
you do it after, buddy.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
And that's it.
That's in 2021 next generation.
That's the stuff I see in Long Island. It's just, I'll do it for you, honey. All right, and then you do it for me, honey. And we're cool. All right, let's just get married.
Al final, hagan lo que usted se le dé su maldita gana. Estamos viviendo en unos tiempos que uno no sabe cuándo uno se va. Así que si usted le da la gana de ponerse en una rodilla a su marido y diga, papi, cásate conmigo. Cásese con su mujer. Tigre, si usted está oficial de su mujer, usted está loco con su mujer. Póngase en una rodilla y dígale, mami, usted es la mujer que yo quiero.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Espérate. Before we want to give a big shout out to everybody that definitely support the show.
That's a fact.
We got a lot of good feedback. You know, like I said, merch is coming soon.
We got no dates.
Yes, sir. And on that note, Jomar, take us out with a positive note.
All right, like Sudo said, thank you for always supporting. Keep supporting. Keep following us on IG and all platforms.
Yes.
Streaming podcasts. Like, we on everything now, officially, right? Officially, we out on everything.
Officially, on everything.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Anytime we have an artist. A lot of people ask, like, what's going to happen with the rest of the show. So, the plan for the rest of the shows, real quick, before you give your closing statement, is when we don't have an artist here, we're going to try to upload, you know, like small clips, little highlight clips of the shows and stuff like that. But when we have an artist here, we'll have the 4K cameras out and recording like a whole entire interview for you guys to see and, you know, able to enjoy and stuff like that. But, yeah,
we're on all platforms.
So, yeah, we're on all platforms, and thank you for supporting. Just remember and bear with us that we're getting started. Yes. So the quality is all right now.
Okay.
So we promise that merch is coming through. Merch is coming through, so stay on the lookout. And the only positive thing I can say with y'all is just stay safe out on these streets. You know, it gets a little hectic out here. We are in New York, and if you're not from New York and listening, still stay on the lookout. But my go-to message is spread love, do not spread hate, because we don't fuck with that shit out here. Because we always vibing out here.
Thank you for listening. This band is an instrument.
The left fielder, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Episode of the
Just hit it with that killer for one time.
the one and the only
El Sudo in the house.
Yo vi dos por aquí.
Raúl, tu mango.
Tu pajón favorito, mis cari.
Rajata habla mami. Chubs your head.
And on the ones and twos, DJ Flow Star.
Yes, sir.
What up?
Qué maldita canción.
Qué maldito swing, oye.
For anybody wondering what that was, yo, that intro, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's my cousin Ariel 305. That's leaked music. That's only been played in like Lugo Lounge, I think.
Señores, para los que no lo sabían, ese es el papá de Yo.
That's the father of that.
Yes. Shout out to Ariel 305.
Yo, guys, so crazy ass week. A lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit's been going on. Like it's a lot of events going on in the world.
Today alone.
First and foremost, let's get the sad news out of the way. We just want to say R.I.P. El Caballo Mayor, Johnny Ventura.
Yes.
For all of our Dominican or everybody else who's not of Dominican culture, but you might know who this man is. He was a really big icon,
a legend,
pioneer, a legend in our country and in the world. Really, he was really worldwide and did a lot of
he really was.
No.
humanitarian things apart from music.
Not only that, it goes to show that his music did touch a lot of us because we're the younger generation.
Right.
He's been out. He was what, 80 years old?
Yes,
81.
81, Jesus.
Yeah.
So
He lived a long time, bro. He lived a good life.
Yes, he did. He definitely did.
Very
So,
full life, full of love.
rest in peace, Mr. Johnny Ventura, and
El papá del merengue.
we with the family, we grieve with you. The whole world actually.
Absolutely.
Latin America.
Except for Allah.
That was like someone that I saw as like immortal.
Boy, come on.
Le vamos a dar un viejo.
Yo no se lo diera, pero that's just me.
Hay que suspenderlo. Se lo merece.
Yo me like one, but then
Vamos a darle un pequeño suspéndelo.
como doloroso ese.
Sí, porque
el pana es heavy.
Sí, él es heavy, pero señores, tenemos que aprender tenemos que
que
aprender cuándo es mejor estar callado, porque
That's the only thing I would say.
hay que saber, no es, yo quiero decir como que no fue tan malo lo que él dijo, el timing, el tiempo que él lo dijo.
Hold on.
no fue tan malo lo que dijo, pero sí cómo lo dijo.
Claro, cómo lo dijo y cuándo lo dijo.
Porque maybe, I'm saying this in English, maybe there's some people listening that don't know exactly what Allah Hassad did. If you guys don't know, Allah Hassad is a merenguero. He does mambo de calle, blah, blah, blah. He does a lot of covers and stuff like that. So, what he did... Sorry, but he's one of the leaders, basically. Ahora mismo. Again, we're going to meet outside.
Lo que tú quieras,
Yo, nah, but... So what Allah Hassad did was, I guess he was on his Instagram live y la gente le estaba poniendo presión que, que you should say rest in peace El Caballo, que Johnny Ventura, metiéndole presión, to shout him out, to do a popurrí, and Allah Hassad got overwhelmed and was like, oye, pero ¿qué tú quieres que yo haga? Que me tranque? Like he told him like, yo, that's it. Pretty much what he said was, he's dead. He's gone. What can I do about it?
It's just the way he said it.
Yeah, but he added like,
but
he ain't even support what we do, so.
Yeah, it's just the way he said it. The way he said it was just wrong. And we all got to agree on that.
About that shit.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I agree
It was wrong.
I agree with that, the way that he said it, but like Mango was saying, some of the other things that he was saying, wasn't really. It's just the timing of it, and
honestly, props to his brother for what he said at the funeral.
His son, that was his son.
That was his son?
Yeah, Johnny Ventura's son.
Johnny Ventura's son at the funeral.
Muy caballero.
Yeah, he told him, he was like, yo, un saludo a la Hassá.
No te guardo rencor.
No te guardo rencor. We always got love for you. You know what you're doing for the genre.
So we can speak privately.
Yeah, we can speak privately. We understand that, people make mistakes. We're human and stuff.
And that shit should make him even feel like even worse. Porque en un tiempo tan difícil para un hijo, que se le muere un padre, que tenga que venir en una cámara delante del mundo entero a decirte, loco, no ha pasado nada. Eso debería darte una vergüenza que tú,
claro,
que tú ni tu cara pudiera enseñar en todo tu tiempo.
Don't you think that he might be also doing that, trying to put himself in his position? Porque también es merenguero, recuérdate. Okay, que fue su papá que se murió. Not defending anyone. No, claro. I'm saying maybe him pensando, what if I were to be in that position?
Who, his son? You talking about his son?
Yeah, Andy Ventura.
If his son was in a La Hassas position, he's like, I would want the family to apologize.
No, but like now I have so much pressure on his back.
La Hassas did apologize though, like on video. He did say, sorry.
Because they came for him.
Bro, they locked him out his account and everything.
Let me ask everybody here. Do you honestly think he would have honestly apologized?
No, I don't sympathize with his apology.
The feedback and the backlash.
No, I don't fuck with his apology either.
His apology, he did it with fear. You saw the fear in him, like, damn, I'm about to lose everything. Not because I'm sorry, but damn, I'm about to lose everything.
This is probably
I don't sympathize with his apology.
It's probably easier for me to say because I'm not the one that said it.
Right.
But me in his shoes, I wouldn't even apologize at this point. Like, just try to maybe explain what you were trying to say.
Right.
Don't like come out and apologize because his apology was kind of
Because you
whack.
said what you said, right?
It was first one.
There was a medley. Apology.
I heard like the first one and I was like,
He did 3 videos. It was embarrassing to watch. Didn't I say it? Watch how embarrassing
it was. It wasn't organic, bro.
He didn't want to do a potpourri de merengue, so he did a potpourri of
Como quiera, malo, imagínate.
Pero por eso le dimos el Supéndelo.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Your sorry was whack.
Speaking about that, everybody know the whole situation with the baby.
Yup.
Otro
salado.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this, and I don't mean it in no disrespect to the LGBT community, but the baby folded because he was out there talking about, I'm a real nigga.
Yup.
This is what a real nigga look like. If y'all never seen a real nigga, this is what a real nigga like, blah, blah, blah.
But I feel like,
sorry, blah, blah, blah.
that's his people who's just pressuring him like, yo, apologize, get it over
That's
with.
another apology I do not
He got
sympathize
kicked out of
with.
like 5 festivals.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Over like 5 festivals he got kicked out of.
Yup.
That's pretty crazy. He got kicked out of Austin, Texas. He got kicked out of the, was it
Lollapalooza, UK's Park Life Festival. He got. They ended the deal with him with Boohoo Men.
Governor's Ball.
They say they ain't working with him ever again.
Se está hablando de un menudito feo.
Claro.
Yo, endorsement money is crazy.
He had such a good rep, though.
But
You feel me?
he
was the different guy, the guy you don't want to approach in the streets, Mr. I'll take a lawsuit just to slap you in the face if you try to take a picture with me. It was a good rep for a guy that's a rapper. I get it. That's a good image, whatever. My guy, you did it, but I don't know, like those comments, to get people hype at a concert, you don't have to.
Nah, he meant that shit, bro. He's that ignorant.
He's that type of guy. Like,
absolutely.
so?
Because after the fact, he was proud of what the fuck he said because he said that that's what rappers do. That's who they are.
That's true. They did say
I don't sympathize. He had to apologize because él se comió lo moco.
Pero then again, we live in the country where the First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Sí.
Should we always penalize somebody for just saying what they want?
Damn, Chulo.
Look, I'm with you on that. That was hard. I'm with you on that because that's hard. But
you're absolutely right.
There's a thing. There's a line also because there has to be a line.
Of course.
And I'm talking about just as being like just as in being a human. There has to be a line because there's things that are offensive to other people.
You're right.
To some, you could offend somebody, and for somebody else that esa ofensa, quote unquote, could be nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's where you gotta kind of draw the line. You gotta watch what you say sometimes.
Right. Especially now, like, what did he think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
In the time
he was really convinced that he was not gonna be canceled. He was like, how are you gonna cancel the influence? I got you right now.
With the sensitive ass
Got you
society
right
we
now.
live in.
Right. Like, come on, like, you see what's going on in the world.
Nah, but you're gonna.
Damn it, too early.
But you see, like, is it a sensitive, like, society that we live in right now?
I just feel like everybody's so OD sensitive right now.
Overly, yes.
But also, you gotta remember that it goes back to what he's saying. Look, we got freedom of speech, but we also just got freedom, period, in this country. So you're free to be whoever you want, wherever you want, whatever.
You're right.
So at the end of the day, yeah, we sensitive, but look how we're like living in this country.
Yep.
That's what we really gotta look at. Like, yeah, está bien. Somos, we different. Everyone is different. Not everybody's the same. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. There's a lot of ways you could look at this.
Yes.
Bueno, the baby, lo lamentamos que está pasando tu vaina por estar de loco viejo, pero
Pues
te ganaste un...
¡Ay, súper!
We starting the show with a lot of
No,
suspension.
así es que estamos hoy.
Oye, los
That's right.
suspendos lo están a 2 por chele.
Espérate, para 3 porque falta uno todavía.
También.
Falta uno. Falta uno y
El tío como.
ese mismo.
Out of here.
¿Cómo está Miami?
We're making history on this show.
I don't know if it's New York. I don't know what's going on right now. The mandatory vaccines for the city employees. Now they want to do mandatory vaccines. Period. Like now they want to people like you can't go into restaurants, clubs, lounges without a COVID test.
But it has to be something that nobody wants to get vaccinated because if supposedly
Simeon.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strikes. I got one ball,
the
one
virus
strike.
is so deadly, you would think everybody would be making lines to take the freaking the virus.
People were that scared.
They just driving the shit out of us.
Exactly.
Alright, bro.
$100.
Would you say
Whatever
it has
it
to be
takes.
that nobody wants to get vaccinated?
mean-
Pregunta cuando estamos vacunados. ¿Quién es el
Let's rewind that back.
Ahora mismo nadie.
Yo,
Porque Papito no
the
está aquí.
ratio would be exactly how it is.
I got
if Papito was in the room, that
He
would be
was
the
the only
ratio.
one, yeah.
One out of how many? ¿Cuántos somos aquí?
Somos como 7, 8.
Hey, I got some news for y'all, man. My girl's taking the vaccine and I'm gonna have to take it too, bro, porque si se me muere la mujer, yo me voy también.
Yo tengo compromiso el mes que viene. Yo tengo que coger
Tú
eso.
también.
Que le vaya bien a ustedes.
Vamos a estar vacunados, que Dios nos cuide por ahí.
Bueno.
Dios mío.
Imagínate. I mean, bro, what can we do at this point? Like,
at that point, you know.
eventually, look, I like to travel. I've always liked to travel. I always like to see parts of the world. I've been on tour doing this, and I like to do that with my girl at the same time. You know, and if they're gonna make it mandatory in certain countries, now the CDC is talking about implementing like a system in the airports where they'll be able to run your name and see if you really got the vaccine at a legit vaccination place. So a lot of people are selling like vaccine cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Holla at me if you need
That's
one.
insane.
But they're not gonna work
you
at
the plug?
airports.
Bruto,
Yeah, I'm the plug.
Margarita.
$300. Listen,
Atención FBI.
You already know, DJ Plus NYC on IG. Hit him up in the DMs.
so they're saying those cards are not gonna work in the like the airports and stuff like that, but you can still use them to go inside restaurants and bars and stuff like that. But you know, like I don't know, I feel like
Todos los vagos que cocinen en su casa.
yeah. So how y'all feel about that? Like restaurants and lounges making it mandatory for the people that don't really want to get the
I
vaccine.
think it's ridiculous. It's against my human rights. It's against my human rights. That's what I
It really
think.
is, but to the traveling point, you know, that's kind of where it gets a little iffy with me.
What?
Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to
Oh
travel.
my
Un
god.
locro de chuleta buenísimo.
Para allá, para Wyoming and Long Island.
Hey, Wyoming.
Yo llevo los platos.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to say.
My beef with this vaccine is that
One ball, one
not the
strike.
CDC, the BBC, the ABC. Nobody backs this shit. It's like, cógela, pa. Si te jodiste, te jodiste.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Wait,
Well, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
no.
¿Por qué?
The FDA approved. I think.
Hello?
The left fielder, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
All one's the count. Ball. 1-0. Ball, that's just out. Nope, outside. No, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Counts 1-0.
And I think the Pfizer or
Pero
the
que no
Johnson
dice
Johnson.
what news you
I
watching,
don't know
bro?
what news you watching porque
I don't know what news
a
you
lo que yo
watching.
entiendo Flow, es que si, vamos a decir, you take the vaccine,
And you know what's crazy?
You
You know what's crazy? The people that aren't vaccinated are the ones that are having like the biggest breakthrough infections. It makes no fucking sense. Vacúnate, but you have to wear your mask and you have to keep, like, dime, what are we doing?
No. Vacúnate y si te jodiste.
So what are they gonna do? Next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna mandate vaccines to go to the supermarket to buy food to survive?
No,
like, what are we doing?
They're just gonna mandate it to make it.
So that's crazy. I'm about to
I
starve.
researched this right now.
Caveman shit.
So I don't want to say it's approved, but it just says the FDA issued emergency use authorization for the 3 COVID vaccines. So I don't know. That's not really approved. That's just like.
Dime que sí, Babe Ruth, coño. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Sí, pero vamos, papo.
También.
Fucking go, bro.
¿Cómo que estaban hablando y
What a fucking boy. What a fucking boy, bro.
It was actually Mayor de Blasio the one that's trying to mandate for New York.
Ah, bueno, ese es otro salado que no sé. Diablazo ese.
Diablazo.
That's a fact, bro.
Un suspéndelo.
También.
Diablo,
Son pal.
triple.
No, te digo.
Estamos rompiendo
Oh,
récords,
I'm at the
señor.
check. Oh, but I'll take it though. I'm at your check soon.
Señor, no se seque mucho.
Let's go.
Lo miramos y le damos un suspéndelo de un pronto.
Pero espérate, aquí nobody has to get something off their chest. Nobody got a desahogo.
Yo personalmente yo vivo mi vida bien.
No, yo también. Yo ni ju ni ja.
Bueno, tú parece que sí, mija, porque tú estás como que, ¿sabes? Que yo cocino en mi casa, eso.
Oh, no, sí, no, que nada me puede sofocar mi vida a mí. Yo no. Yo resuelvo
Hasta
todo.
que entra mango y supiste.
No, not again.
Don't do it to yourself.
You didn't learn from last episode, bro?
Es que ya sabe que eso fue que después.
Es verdad lo que dice Chow, tú eres masoquista.
Él es masoquista, es verdad.
Pero de verdad, tú sabes que tú, you know.
Yo, real quick, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that participated in last week's topic.
Oh,
Their opinion and all of that. Like, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And
That was my turn, bitch. Come on.
Just love across the board has been crazy, guys.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody showing us love. I pretty much want to skip everything. And
Ahora
I
tú
want
vas a
to
estar
talk about
desesperado.
this documentary.
Y yo voy a tirar bola.
Let's do
I want to
maricón.
talk about that. How many people seen it?
I did.
Everybody, 1, 2.
I watched it. I watched it, but I had to watch it again.
Chubbs and Jomi, I haven't seen it.
Nah, man, nobody wanna give me the account, bro.
Damn.
Fucking leecher.
Don't worry, I got the plug. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, so look like the $30 one.
That's not the $30 one. It's the free.com.
Ah,
I got you.
Después que escuchen esto, cuando viene me entra como 30. Hey, yo, you want the account?
Yo tengo el DVD si tú lo quieres. Tú quieres el DVD player.
Que esa vaina.
So,
Y VHS, tú tienes.
for the
Vámonos,
guys that
coño.
did see the documentary, I would rate the documentary because you know we that's what we do here. We rate
shit. We created
we let you know
something
if you
here.
fucking suck or if you did really well.
That's right.
So
Like
I gotta give that documentary. I'm giving that documentary a 10 out of 10.
Coño.
I agree.
Coño.
I agree with you.
Out of the fact que yo la bachata me la llevo en la sangre, que yo soy bachatero total. I always say bachata is better than típico. I'm sorry for the músicos that are here. That
What? You hit that, bro?
Bachata is the shit.
Damn, my nigga.
True. I mean,
Yo, he's not even on that, bro.
That's my
Two
guy.
different genres, two different feelings.
Bro.
Don't
Like, listen, I give it a 10 out of 10 because he didn't only make the documentary about him and the Utopia performance and all that. He made it about bachata. He made it about DR. He made it about the influence. He made it about the OGs.
Right, hablo de la gira del pueblo que la hizo ya.
The first bachata to ever drop, he has the guy on. Like,
I give it
Jose Manuel
Calderón.
I give it a 9.5. The only reason why I give it a 9.5 is because Anthony Santos, the original Anthony Santos, didn't come out in the documentary.
I respect
Bueno,
that.
él lo dijo
No, yo sé.
Él lo dijo de 50 favores, él me ha hecho 48.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, they could definitely, they would have definitely found. No, but I mean, because you know, in the documentary, he does like a little snippet with like every person.
Definitely.
In Utopia?
Yeah.
He does a snippet of the performances, like
Yeah,
preparing,
man, I
like
can't
preparing for
believe
the
it
show.
all,
Leading
man.
up to
And
it,
let me
yeah.
tell you, Frank Reyes,
0-1.
desafinado and a half. En vivo,
I mean, if you've seen him, you know.
Quita la bachata, bro.
Oh, yo,
No, but it's true.
Frank Reyes was the only one out of all of them que
Pero el
I don't know,
que ha ido a ver a Frank Reyes sabe que lo que es.
en vivo is
Desafinado.
en vivo is
Yeah, no, it's true.
Pero-
No está pasando.
I think
The second
the best ones was
Your attention,
Raulín
please.
and Chaval.
Now,
Absolutely.
100%.
Yo, Fran Reggie in vivo be singing like he's dying to leave.
Espérate. Y Kiko Rodríguez.
Yeah, that him
Kiko
too.
Rodríguez
He's
estaba
really great.
Those are pretty good
Outside,
too.
that's
Oh, yes.
Much Alexandra, nah.
Have you heard that?
No, but they
Have
can
you heard the full
fucking...
track?
Dude, it's beautiful.
No, the
Nah, they
original
haven't
track
heard.
is
No
nice.
tengo una cosa, viejo.
Es el problema de este tipo.
No, pero que todo el mundo es necesario se defiende.
Pongan los crickets. Hagan lo que ustedes quieran, pero es verdad.
Espérate, hey, yo soy el que controla esta
¿Cómo tú estás ahí, Charles?
No, but, and you know what else I really loved about the documentary? I loved who did the interview, which was the kid Mero.
Yes.
Another fellow Dominican that's a podcast.
Oh, it's Mero?
Yeah. Yo, qué maldita oportunidad. I was sitting there like, yo. And that's what
¿Por qué ustedes dicen
Es Mero.
Mero?
It's Mero.
Es el mero
The
mero.
Kid Mero.
His show, Jesus and Mero.
Jesus and Mero, yes.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I really, really appreciate and I admire from Romeo, that he stays so in tune with the culture and so up to date. Él está actualizado. Like, for him to bring Mero, like, dude, when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, qué maldita oportunidad. I love that shit.
And let's not
I appreciate that.
And let's not forget que esto fue grabado antes de que él hizo el comentario ese que, oh, my mom is from Puerto Rico and I'm from New York y me siento más dominicano y la gente lo estaban acabando. Eso
That's
es
what we talking
un
about, overly sensitive shit. Like, I'm telling you, some of those jobs is just to get the first negative comment out there. That shit
I know
is
a lot
so
of people
annoying.
like that. That shit is so stupid.
So, that's their job.
Tengan ahí un cacao para que chupen.
Coño.
I appreciated what he did. Like, I have a newfound respect for Romeo.
Okay.
I didn't really, I didn't know the work ethic behind his music and behind everything that he did before. Me as somebody coming up in the bachata world, like, I would appreciate it if he would have, like, what he did with the OGs, if he were to do that with, like, the prospects that are coming up right now and just give him some clout, because for bachata, it's really hard to get into the genre to that level, and there are really good bachateros out here.
Es que si tú lo piensas, outside of Romeo, ellos no hay nada, loco.
No.
Aquí,
Sinceramente.
aquí no hay nada.
No, en todos los lados, mano.
Yo, the people, la gente
Porque
de
yo he
ese
ido a
pueblo, they were
sitios,
so appreciative,
espérense,
yo.
porque yo he ido a sitios como a Europa y a Italy y a Spain y a Valencia and Alicante in Spain, where they don't play Romeo at all in the clubs, where they play extreme before they play Romeo. I swear to everything I love. I swear to everything I love, bro. I put that on everything I love. I went with Kevin Costner on tour over there.
One and two.
With Kevin.
Who's that?
That's one of my mans, bro. My
No,
man's
I'm just asking.
I want it, bro.
Okay, my bad, Kevin.
Come on, man.
That's a fact. That's my boy.
Yeah, I know who
You're
you are.
gonna fucking turn a person, bro. That's a
He
fucking
was,
man.
he was.
I got a lot of time.
I watched on the radio one time. I heard that shit personally. Yerrrrr.
JR?
Matter of fact, I got a track of Kevin right here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, take that button away from me. Yo, we need to switch the soundboard. Yo, we gotta change
Oh my God.
Nah, but look,
Este le lo pegado ahí.
if Romeo did what he did with the OGs,
One and one.
with the prospects that were coming up, that at least, are making a little buzz, that are working hard, that are actually pretty good.
Thanks for the idea, Flo.
Yo, not for nothing, Yerrrrr got a pretty good
Count
song,
is
bro.
one
Like a
and
pretty
two.
good
He
bachata
has
song.
at least two that I absolutely
Bachata
love.
songs that are like bachata.
I really love.
Que pa' bailar también.
Entonces, Zurdo, cuando tú tienes los crickets que lo puedes usar, no lo pones.
the battle.
Ustedes me dijeron que lo estaba quemando, so hay que darle un break.
Como un cantazo ahí.
If you actually paid attention to the part where he comes out of nowhere and says, I'm giving everybody else who's new, as you said, prospects and stuff like that, the opportunity to become the new king.
Yeah, so he wants people to do something that's better than him.
Nigga said it was annoying, man.
Oh, that's upstairs.
He wants somebody to do something different than he did. But like, for example, like that reggaeton song he just did with Bad Bunny, to me is really not all that.
It's not all that I was expecting
Give
for
it a
him.
chance, man. I loved it.
Give it a chance to do what?
It's
To
a
get
good
catchy?
song.
Es un tinco al final que
Take
lo-
your pick.
Yeah?
I love it, man. I love niggas. Oh, sorry.
Not
No,
for
it
nothing,
sounds
but
good, yes, pero loco.
it gets me tight.
Man, you gotta listen to the track.
I listened to the track.
You get the dramatic?
Yes, I I did like it.
Pero que ellos también me quillan these little hype beasts, como que dicen. Somebody said I've listened to the song 10 times. That shit was out for like 20 minutes. I was like, how is that even? Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
She said I've listened to the song 10 times. And yo le escribí para atrás. I was like, it's not possible for you to listen to a song 10 times and the song's been out for 20 minutes.
Come on. No, it was a really good song.
I like it. I like the song, and I get it, and I fuck with it.
Oh my god, he's gonna give him that, bro.
Come
on, my nigga.
For fun?
Yes.
Taco bullshit, bro.
No, and that's what I said. I was like, you know what? The goal was met because that's exactly what it sounds like. So shout out to Enrique and Zay that was on the keys on this song, which is crazy.
My bad.
Yo, ¿qué es lo que pasa, viejo?
I was trying to put the volume down, and by mistake I hit it.
Yeah, that's why.
But like I was saying, shout out to Enrique Guida and Zay that was on the keys. That opportunity is, imagine being on a fucking Bad Bunny and Aventura track.
Our boy Zay out here.
Okay, our boy Zay is out here.
Since we talking about this, since we documentary, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably the most props we're ever gonna give the Bronx. Because Anthony, like Romeo kept it 1,000.
That's the only time we give the Bronx props.
No, but I'm gonna tell you right now, as like a you know, like being in the scene like from a long time ago. I don't want to call myself an OG because I never participated that much. You know what I'm saying? But every time you needed a musician for bachata, that's where you had to go back then, was the Bronx. You would never find a bachatero in fucking Ozone Park or East New York. It was the Bronx, nigga. That's where majority of the músicos were back then for bachata, was the Bronx.
Say it with your chest.
What about DR?
But we talking about New York City. That's where Romeo birthed his fucking talent. You feel me? Fuck, you know, not fuck DR, but hablamos de DR.
I get it.
But we NYC, not me.
But shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah, at the end of the day, everybody gotta give you know, Romeo Santos his credit,
his flowers.
Yes, because the dude definitely took it from a level from that way.
Romeo, te la comiste, viejo. Tú eres un duro.
Shout out to Romeo. That's right.
Facts.
Como dice el refrán, a punto no fallo.
Vamos con Cardi B's Bodak Yellow. Makes you
Another Dominican.
Another Dominican.
DR is winning out here, bro. I don't care, man. You might be losing the Olympics, bro.
She made YouTube history. She surpassed 1 billion views for Bodak Yellow, yo.
No se sabe.
Hasta ella quiere saber.
No se sabe.
She is. That is the fastest solo song by a.
All right, shout out to she from the Bronx, right?
Yup. Hey, the Bronx is getting a lot of credit, man. I think the name of this episode should be Credit to the BX.
Hey, bro, aplicándola.
Me pasé un poco. Hasta Mangú creo que le llegó Mangú.
Yeah, ahí está.
Ain't nothing going on in Wyoming.
No, I don't know for damn sure. For damn sure.
That's a fact. But nah,
We might have
But that
some
shit is
raccoons
dope, man.
rapping in the backyard, but that's about it.
I don't have no raccoons. I have more wasps than raccoons, my man.
Everybody's favorite segment.
Yes. La mujer versus the guy. La mujer versus the guy. Yo, wait, Jomar, you're gonna bring the piano.
All right, you can give me some Pendle if you want for today.
Wow.
I wanted some takunting.
That's what I need.
Why you need instruments when you got your fucking percusión de boca,
It's not the
nigga?
same,
You
it's
took
not the
for weirdo
same.
his mouth over here
It's
too.
not the same.
Yeah, bajo tenis Mangú.
But on that note,
Demonios.
we're here with another segment, Guys versus Girls,
Take it away.
featuring Miss Gotti. Dale pa' allá, Miss Gotti.
So.
Inside ball 3.
A mí me gustó este.
We need to elaborate like detail by detail, one by one in this one after she tells us
Absolutely.
what IG told us. Like I want to talk about this.
No, we gotta go around the room first and then we go to the comments.
Hey, remember, mujeres al
Sí.
poder.
Que no se olvide.
Poder.
So today's topic is. Es que, I'm sorry. Es que
You see my knee buckle real quick?
The batter, number one.
Compórtate, mango,
That's a
por
big ass
favor.
knee, bro.
Habla, no tenga miedo ahora.
Today's topic is, does body count matter?
I ain't gonna lie though, that's one of the most dreaded questions a dude.
What do you think about that, Jamar? What's
I mean,
your
after
opinion
a
on that?
certain time, your wholeness
Talk to
goes
me.
down. You remember?
Listen, bro.
Who said that one time?
What?
She was like, after a certain time, your wholeness goes down.
Somebody did say that.
It's
Love and
true.
hip hop. Somebody love and hip hop. I think
I didn't even think about it.
your wholeness gets deleted after a certain time. Like, what?
Dre and Michelle.
Dre and Michelle. I don't really talk about after a certain time, your wholeness goes down, bitch.
Bye.
Otra con cucaracha.
Anyways, seguimos con el segmento.
Oh man,
Does
listen.
body count matter?
Vamos a empezar con Mangú and we go around the
Counts
table.
1-0.
Ay, ¿por qué conmigo, viejo?
Porque ya tú
Te
dijiste
pusiste
ahí.
nervioso.
Ahí
Te
tú
pusiste.
te pusiste
No, mira,
ahí.
yo te voy a decir la verdad. Si la tipa te gusta y tú estás en la tipa, tú no puedes estar de que pensando en lo que la gente va a pensar. Porque al final del día eres tú que te estás comiendo tu...
Como que dice sin gorrito en el cumpleaños.
que te está comiendo tu mano se huele tú. Pero yo personalmente, aquí hay...
The first baseman,
Somos
number
¿cuántos?
3.
3. Aquí hay 6 tigres. Si Cari pasó por esos 6 tigres. I'm sorry, pero tú eres la mujer que está aquí.
Es un ejemplo.
No,
un ejemplo.
no,
Un ejemplo, si tú eres la que tú pasaste por tus 6 tigres, yo me siento medio raro, ¿tú me entiendes?
Porque tú
No,
no conoces
no,
los
no,
tigres.
Porque bueno, sí, porque yo conozco los tigres, tal vez por eso me siento
that
raro.
matters.
Pero que tu historia es tu historia.
Right.
Y yo no sé cuánto tiempo tú tienes en la calle.
Claro.
Yo quiero conocerte como una mujer. O sea, primeramente, antes de yo llevarte a la cama y decirte mi mujer, yo te voy a tratar y yo voy a ver en qué tú estás. Exacto. ¿Qué tú estás? What you bring to the table.
Claro.
With that being said, I mean, does body count matter to me? Not necessarily, honestly.
So you like,
Yo tampoco te voy a preguntar. Dime, ¿con cuántos tigres tú estabas? Yo no voy a preguntar
Right,
eso
it's
porque
not even a question.
tú puedes ser la mamá del mundo y tú a mí me vas a decir con uno.
Y te salta con 12, ¿qué tú vas a hacer?
That's out.
Imagine she says de que...
Is that even a question that you guys
Es
ask
que yo
someone
no
that you're just
pregunto
meeting?
eso, loco. Yo no pregunto eso.
y si te salsa con la pastrami.
Anyways, wait, Scotty, you don't know what pastrami is? Okay, we'll tell you later. Anyways,
If you a guy, you know what I'm talking about.
If you're a girl, you know too.
yeah, it just
Si me sale con el pastrami, ya yo sé que lo que tú me entiendes.
really got it.
Pero no, yo soy un tigre de eso. Personalmente a mí no me importa eso, yo no te voy a preguntar eso, mami, así que dale para allá. que eso
Dime,
es
Pitu,
tuyo.
ahora, Pitu,
Dime, oye, el jabón.
Dale, Pitu.
Dale, Pitu.
¡Coño!
Beforehand, let's get this. That kind of takes the tension out of it.
No, it does. It really does.
Hey, yo, these little Henny coladas take the tension out too.
Shout out to Apollo's, yeah.
Shout out to Apollo, pero esta no me hizo nada. You need to bring me two, Coco.
Hey, diablo, alcohólico.
This is
El galón está en...
Dígame, Pitufo, ¿qué usted
I
piensa?
feel like on a mature level, it doesn't matter. Same as Mangu was saying.
So it did matter to you once,
That
like
what?
a while ago? You said on a mature level. Once we were all immature at a point. Did it ever matter to you?
Did you ever like
Be
think
honest,
about
my
it?
nigga, tú sabes.
Espérate.
Okay.
You just asked, you know, en otro tiempo.
Oh, you got to fucking backtrack?
No.
Nunca te importó.
Claro, bet you a button. No, honestamente, never really cared.
Never at all. Not even when you were younger.
Now coming
Nope.
into pinch
What do you think about it then?
Because
What do you think about the question itself? Do you think it should be asked? Do you think it doesn't matter? What do you think?
from a guy standpoint, I feel like it doesn't matter. O sea, from a guy asking a girl.
Right.
But lamentablemente, you know that a girl eventually is going to ask a guy who's going to try to figure it out.
Yeah,
You
shit.
see, you know, oh, who does he know?
I can't wait to
His
get the
friends.
Cali. I can't
And
wait
then,
to
for
get the
example,
Cali.
let's
I wanna
say,
hear that one.
Miss Cari, tú me entiendes, let's say I'm talking to her, and then she sees you, and let's say, you know, your sister or cousin, stuff like that, and then she sees a vibe, that I'm too close with them. could they be part of the body count? And they start thinking.
When they start overthinking about it.
Exactamente. Y comienza a ir a, hello. Hey, what's up, mami? Let me get your Instagram. Oh my God, let me take a picture with you.
Pero a ti particularmente no te
Entonces, para
importa.
sacarte información, atrás de nada.
That's a fact.
Todas las mujeres no son así, pero particularmente tu opinión no importa.
Hey.
Body count.
Okay, listen. All right, Jomi, hit us with the.
All right, look, I've been asked it, but I don't ask. Right? I don't ask because I answer.
Honestly.
I have, and I haven't.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's all. That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, but what? All right. So hold on. If you answered this honestly, what was the reason why?
Because I personally feel like, yo, why do you care? Like, what is that? If I tell you the number, what is that gonna